Yo, 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 yo. What's the deal? What's the deal? What is going on, good people? Peace and love. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. And all of that good stuff. Happy Monday. Peace and love. What's good? What's good? What's good? Back again. Another episode, another week here on SR Daily. Closer and closer to our next milestone, man. I'm super excited. I'm super grateful. We are making it happen. We are getting it done. Let's go. Let's go. Peace and love. We are setting up right over here. Let us, boom. There we go. We live on here. We live on Facebook, live on YouTube. And now we are officially live on Instagram. What's going on, IG family? What is happening? Peace and love. Whew, baby, what a weekend. Ha ha, man, what a weekend. Beautiful, blessed, challenging, and all. Yet I count it all joy. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. I live that motto. I live that mindset. It's not just something I say to sound good. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow. And the bigger the challenge, the greater the obstacle, the greater the opportunity for growth. And if you can pass, if you can stay aware, if you can be conscious, if you can be intentional about your words, your actions, and even your thoughts, you can level up. Lightning speed. You see, the reason a lot of people stay where they are and don't accomplish their goals, right, and don't live the big, wild dreams that they have is because they avoid every challenge. They avoid every obstacle. They think their life is supposed to be easy. Listen, if you want to be great, if you want to be really great, if you want to have all of the things, an abundance of things, right, whether it's money, right, beautiful relationships, ability to travel and do whatever you want, you got to overcome some stuff. You got to go through some things. You like refinement. You got to go through the fire to be purified. It's that simple, right? And so, as I always encourage, lean into the difficult times, lean into the difficult conversations, lean into the difficult moments, lean into the challenges, embrace all of them. Take all the smoke, knowing that you are an alchemist and you can alchemize it, knowing that as our Christian brothers and say, God is with you. God is with you. If God gonna bring you to it, God gonna bring you through it. Don't fret. Have no fear. Don't fret. Be confident. Remain faithful. Keep your integrity. Maintain your composure. And be creative. Dance through the freaking rain. Like dance through the rain, paint through the storm. And storming outside, we in here painting still. Like what? It's raining outside and we gonna go dance, and it's that simple. Not easy, but that's simple. Moski, what's going on, baby love? What's going on? Happy Mother Loving Monday. Brother Sefu Sankofa, what's going on, my brother? What's going on? Tuned in from Facebook, live from Brooklyn, New York. What's the deal? Peace and love. What's going on, brother Eddie Kruger 2.0? What's the deal? Peace and love. What's going on, Jocelyn Antoine? Peace and love, sister. Peace and love. Thank you all for tuning in. Listen, we're going to get the show started. I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sheree Marston. We are tuned into episode 389 of SR Daily. Episode 389 of SR Daily, kicking off week 79. We are closer and closer. We are just 11 episodes away from our next milestone, episode 400. We got a venue. We're going to lock it in today. It's going to be in Brooklyn. All right, we're going to be in Brooklyn. Tuesday, July 1st, 2 weeks from tomorrow. 2 weeks from tomorrow, episode 400. 400 episodes in is massive. Can't nobody tell me different. It's absolutely massive. I learned a few things about this thing here, right? This is my gift. This is my passion. This is life. But yo, hit the share button. Please do share this live with 5 to 10 of your friends who may be interested in tuning in. Episode 389 of SR Daily. We are 389 episodes in. Once again, we are close to our next milestone, episode 400, which will be a live studio audience. So if you are in New York City, right? If you're in New York City, we only accept about, no more than 20, 25 attendees to be in attendance. Chairs, we have snacks, we have beverages, right? It's Tuesday, July 1st. Mark your calendar. It will be in Brooklyn. I would love to see some of you guys at the show, right? Again, episode 400 is coming up in just 2 weeks. Tuesday, July 1st, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. is the show, the hour segment. We will have a live audience and we will have some guests. We're going to make all the announcements tomorrow about location, who some of the guests are going to be, All right, it's gonna be freaking phenomenal. Every milestone episode is phenomenal. Again, the the 100th episode we did at Flux Factory here in Long Island City, Art Gallery, Live Work Art Gallery. 200th episode we did in Harlem at Innovation Charter High School. Thanks to my beloved. Um, she's lit there, and so we were able to do that with some of the children as guests in the audience, talking about youth and mental health. We also had incredible guest, one of the counselors at the school. 300th episode was, of course, in New Jersey with Ben and Jerry's at the Ben and Jerry's location. I forgot exactly where, but that was sponsored by them in partnership with them. And now we have 400 episodes, man. 400 episodes in, right? We doing it here. I can't wait for 500 episodes in another 5 months. Yeah, man, it's lit. Jessica Devine, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, beloved? But yo, let's get the show started. Once again, I'm your boy, your host, Sean Sugar Martin, episode 289 of SR Daily, week 79, kicking off. We are here each and every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. every week. Doesn't matter what. We are here live, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram live. And let us get this thing started. Let's start with our first segment of the day. Today's first segment is a word of the day. Today's word is influence. Today's word of the day is influence. Influence is defined as the capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of someone or something, or the effect itself, causing an effect in direct or intangible ways. Causing an effect in indirect. Hold on. Whoa. Okay, that's what it was. I missed the letter. My bad. Causing an effect in indirect or intangible ways. To sway. To change how someone thinks or behaves. Let's read that one more time. Word of the day is influence. Influence is defined as the capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of someone or something, or the effect itself, causing an effect in indirect or in intangible ways, to sway, to change how someone thinks or behaves. Listen, we are all being influenced. Every single one of us, even the toughest people, say they don't follow the crowd. Listen, there's nothing new under the sun. Ain't no idea new under the sun. Ain't no behavior new under the sun, right? And so, like, you were influenced by somebody. We're all influenced by somebody. Like, all of us are influenced by someone to a degree, and that's just a simple byproduct of being born. You were influenced by, literally shaped, molded how you behave, by your parents, your dad, your mom, right? Those closest to you. When you were in the womb, you were being influenced. Right, food influenced you to want to eat certain way, right? Like, we're all being influenced, man. And we're all influencing. Not only are we all being influenced, we are all influencing. So as we grow, we have more choice in what influences us and how we influence, right? We can determine, like, okay, what influence do I want to put out there? Do I want to? It could be anything, right? Put out there that I hit women, right? Not me, but right, is that the type of influence we want to have on people, and now they grow up and do the same, right? So I think personally, being conscious of this truth, right, of this truth that we all are influenced, and we all influenced. There's always somebody, some people watching and mimicking, right, to some degree, right? Being conscious of this is beneficial. It's a beneficial thing to be conscious of this, to be aware of this, because it helps you be intentional about who and what you look at, listen to, as well as how you speak, show up, and engage with others. How do you speak? How do you show up and engage with others? Right? Are you intentional about who and what you look at? Are you? Most people are not. Most people are in a daze. Don't be most people. Like, it's real, it's understood. But everybody in here I like Black Jesus. He talked about the sheepdogs, right? He said the sheep and the wolf and the sheepdogs, right? Like, you gotta be a sheepdog. All right. But yeah, super beneficial, man. Right? Like, understand influence, understand your influence on people, whether it's on your children, your parents, your siblings, your spouse, the people around you. And so that's because I know my influence. That's why I push myself so hard. And that's why I'm committed to getting this discipline thing right when it comes to food, working out, journaling, right? Not as consistent as I would like to be, right? And eating a certain way, right? And working out a certain amount of time, doing a certain amount of reps and sets, right? Journaling for a certain amount of time. I'm not, but I understand the importance of it, All right, and so yeah, but let us move right along, guys, to our second segment of the day. Second segment, as always, is our Need to Know News segment. Yo, Willie Will, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal, brother? Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love, family. Thank you so much for coming yesterday. You and Said Fool, man. You guys, I loved everybody that came, right? Cutter and Mark, and you guys, some of my favorite people, some of my favorite fathers. So thank you for making time to show up yesterday and to eat with me and to laugh and joke and to have some very, very, very profound, deep conversations. So yeah, we gotta do it more regularly, not just wait to Father's Day to do things like this, right? And so yeah, man. Actually, yeah, I got some stuff still I gotta cook. So tomorrow we're gonna barbecue, man. Tomorrow, people who make it, gonna barbecue right here at my crib. Right here at my crib is going down. But second segment, need to know news. For today's news, I want to stress, right? I'm not going to talk about any news specific going on in the world, other than the fact that there is an urgency for us as a human family to establish more accessible mediation services for families, specifically for parents who split, divorced, and there are challenges in communication and stuff. That's the news. That's what's important. Because we can look around us, we can pay attention, and we may very well not have to look too far and pay too close of attention. It could be in our family or close to us. When parents split, and just general split, it could be a lot of drama there. But then when they bring new partners and they never address some of the things, right? If there's not true mediation in place, things can happen. Like I said, I know in Queensbridge at least two situations where I think one was the husband came and or the baby father came and it was another guy, but two situations, two people got killed. Right? Two situations, two people dead, two people in jail, two families without the father and the man. Like, it's mediation is important, guys. Right? Please, 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 if you need any mediation, seek it out. It's not bad to have somebody help you think through some things, help you communicate some stuff. It should not be frowned upon. It should not be a problem, right? That's what I really want to focus on in today's news because, I'm experiencing some things, right, with my situation, and it's very uncomfortable. It's very tough, but I'm leaning in. I'm leaning in because I know that it gets darkest right before the dawn. I know that every breakdown is grounds for a breakthrough. Right. I got so much wisdom, and so it's like, okay, we're gonna take this challenge. We're gonna take these challenges. We're gonna take them in stride. That's what we're gonna do. Right. But everybody don't have that, and even in that, you still need, like, I still need, in my situation with my ex-wife, I still need mediation. Right. We still need mediation. We need a neutral mediator. Right. Someone who is not on anybody's specific sides. It's not on the side of woman over father. No, it's on the side of talk to us. What's happening, right? What's the best thing, right? So yeah, you need, like, families. I think a lot of families could be saved. A lot of relationships could be saved, right? And a lot of families could keep camaraderie even after a split if there's adequate mediation, adequate with space to talk through, like, together, like, not at each other, but to talk and listen. That's one thing that. Oh, sorry. And that's one thing that mediation, like, it could do for us, right? Help us think about some stuff, think differently about some stuff, help us move the needle forward, man. And that's what it's about, right? So that was our news of the day. We're not gonna take up too much time there. I really just want to stress the importance once again. I want to stress the urgency of us as a human family to establish more accessible mediation services for families, specifically for parents who split, divorced, and there are challenges in communication and stuff. It's urgent. The urgency. All right, Melissa Saul, what's going on? Peace and love. It's an urgency, absolute urgency, right? But we're gonna move right along, guys, to our third segment of the day. Today's let's make this happen. Let's make this happen, babe. I appreciate you. I'm on the love. It's going down. It's going down. Yes, it is. I don't even know what I said. You said let's make this happen. Let's make what happen, babe? Well, we make it happen. I be chatting, talking. I be in it. But third segment of the day, today's third segment, tip of the day, as always. Please do, my tip for you guys, take this mantra or create your own. But I think this mantra that I've created is pretty solid for so many different situations, right? That you can give to young people, older people. So take this mantra and use it in as many situations as needed. This is the mantra. Maintain your composure, remember your faith, keep your integrity. Maintain your composure, remember your faith, keep your integrity. What is your composure? So when I came up with this like 2 years ago or so, right? And number one, like I said, I think this is golden. I think this is a golden freaking tip, right? I created this a few years ago after a crazy, ridiculous phone call that left me crying from a mix of deep sadness and extreme anger. Extreme anger. How dare you call me with this BS? Okay, all right. But the mantra worked, right? Like literally, I wasn't thinking about the mantra prior. I was freaking in my It was crazy. The mantra works. Like, got the phone call, talking reckless. I hang up. I'm crying, and I just start talking. It's like, maintain your composure, maintain your composure, maintain your composure. Remember your faith. Keep your integrity. Keep your integrity. Remember your faith. Right? That simple. That powerful. Right? That's simple. Keep that powerful. All right. And this practice works. Right? I still use it to this day. I still use that mantra I created 2+ years ago. I still use it to this day. I had to use it this weekend. Saturday, I had to use it, man, like silently in my head. But mantra works. I promise you, it works. It works. It works. All right. This one specifically means not to let anyone throw you off your square. Calm. Right. Right. Not calm. Maintain your composure. I'm thinking my name, smooth, understanding, sugar. Yeah. But wait, where is it? Is maintain your composure. That's the first one, right? Maintain your composure. This one means specifically not to let anyone throw you off your square. Don't let them destroy you. Let it refine you, right? Like, maintain your composure, dogs. Like, the storm comes, but like, solid foundation, the house will stay, right? My faith tells me that, right? So is maintain your composure, remember your faith. This is what my faith tells me. My faith tells me that all things happen for a reason. Everything is divine, and all always works out for my greater good. Right? That's what it means to remember your faith. Right? Remember your faith, whatever your faith is. That's my faith. That's what my faith says. Remember your faith. Right? Remember your faith. Remember it. And integrity is key. Integrity is defined like, I gotta be who I am, even when folks don't treat me well, or how I treat them. They don't treat me the way I treat them, or how I think I should be treated, or how I know I should be treated. That is the essence, right? Like, maintain your composure. Remember your faith. Keep your integrity. Maintain your composure. Remember your faith. Keep your integrity. Keep this mantra. Write it down if you have to. Let me read it slower. Maintain your composure. Remember your faith. Keep your integrity. Maintain your composure. Remember your faith. Keep your integrity. Very simple, very powerful, very dope mantra. Take it. Use it in as many situations as you possibly can. Right? Like, use the mantra. Please. If you take nothing else from me, take the freaking mantra, please. Before I make it, take it, use it. Okay, like I said, come up with your own. But mantra works, and so, yeah. Fourth and final segment before we get out of here, man. 389 episodes, 79 weeks. We are rocking and rolling. We're gonna talk about the Juice Branch Cafe Cater. What's going on, family? Fourth and final segment of the day, our build of the day. We're gonna talk about the power and influence of athletes and entertainers. The power and influence of athletes and entertainers. I know that they get a bad rap, and somebody I'm about to mention had a bad rap, but it's still influence, right? It's still influence. So one of my biggest influences was and still is Tupac Amaru Shakur. Today is his birthday. Happy birthday, Tupac. June 1671, the day mama pushed me out of womb, told me to get paid. No one could understand me. The black sheep outcasted from my family. While packing heat, I run the streets a young runaway, live for the day. Like, time goes by, puffing on lie, hoping that it gets me high. Got it going crazy. I'm feeling crazy. Whoo! Time goes by, puffing on lie. Like, so many bars. That's powerful. It's one of my biggest influences. right? One of my biggest influence, the energy in his music literally saved my life and the lives of many others. Been able to go upstairs, get my stuff, but like put some music on, and now I don't want to go back outside and beef. I'm blasting the music, and I got my Henny, I got my Thug Passion, baby. Whoo, what? You got me dripping wet from the way you make me sweat. Give me some of that Thug Passion. No, I got you. I got you dripping wet. Yeah, that's what it is. Right? But yeah, man, so many classics, so much incredible music. Right? I said the energy in his music saved my life, all of it. The real gritty stuff, it gave me a way to express my anger and rage without hurting anybody. Again, so many times I went upstairs, had the joint, was going back outside to do something, but I put some music on, I smoked the joint, and it was like, got it out, got the energy out, I got the energy out. It's gone. Right? So I was able to do that. Even when I felt like I wanted to, I didn't hurt anyone because I put the music on. But then, even deeper, the uplifting and empowering messages helped me express what I felt was true. Right? Help me express like what I felt was truth. He said, can you picture my prophecy? Stressing the city, the cops is hot for me. The project is full of bullets. The bodies is dropping. They ain't no stopping me. Constantly moving while making millions. Witnessing killings, leaving dead bodies in the abandoned buildings. Can't reach the children because they're illin'. Addicted to killing and the appeal from the cap peeling. Without feelings, but will they last? They'll be blasted. Hard-headed bastards. Maybe he'll listen in this casket, the aftermath. More bodies being buried. I'm losing my homies in a hurry. They're relocating to the cemetery. Got me worried. Stressing my vision blurry. The question is, will I live? No one in the world loves me. I'm headed for danger. Don't trust strangers. Put one in the chamber whenever I'm feeling this anger. Don't want to make excuses, but this is how it is. What's the youth unless we shoot it? No one notices the youth. It's just me against the world. Goosebumps. Messages. Powerful. And there are people, 7-day theory. And then there are people who say they don't like Tupac. I get it. You could not like the image, or whatever the case may be. But how you can't respect that music? How you can't respect those bars? Right? Like how? Like he said, to my unborn child, he said, I can't even think of it right now. My mind is going, right? But I like the song. He said, I can't think. There's so many songs, so many favorites. Clearly, Britain's Got a Baby, right? Dear Mama, right? I like Hellraiser, like so many songs. Machiavelli, 7-Day Theory, the All Eyes on Me, right? Me Against the World, Tupacalypse Now, Strictly for My Niggas, right? Come on, like fire music. So influence, like his music, it saved my life. It helped shape my mind. I'm grateful that again I did have a little discernment. I didn't do everything I heard because clearly some of the music, right, hit him up, right? Like some music can make you want to do some stuff, and again, it makes you want to do some stuff. It doesn't make you do it. And it reminds me of an Eminem line, right? Eminem wanna also, right? Some stuff that he said, but he said something. He said, they say music can alter moods and talk to you. Right? That's an Eminem line. They say music can alter moods and talk to you. Well, can it load a gun up for you and cock it too? Well, if it can, then the next time you assault the dude, to tell the judge it was my fault, then now get sued. See, what these kids do is hear about us toting pistols and they want to get one because they think the shit's cool, not knowing we really just protecting ourselves. We entertainers. Of course, the shit's affecting ourselves, you ignoramus. But music is reflection of self. We just explain it. And then we get our checks in the mail. It's fucked up, ain't it? And we can go from practically nothing to having everything. Come on, music, bars, influence, right? The power of influence, the power and influence of athletes and entertainers. Athletes and entertainers have incredible influence. A lot of the problem is that people use the influence for bad. That's there, but you could use it for good. And what's ironic is that the same music that could influence somebody in a negative light can influence somebody else in a positive light. Like again, Tupac had an ultimate positive influence on my life. Right, his music had an ultimately positive impact on my life, and then his life and his journey, right, going on to be being an incredible actor, right? Like that's I never wanted. I mean, I did kind of want to make music, right, but it wasn't like really a passion of mine. But acting has always been. And so seeing like this guy spits this music, has these things, and he's also acting and he's good. It was like influence. I could do it too. I could do all of the things. I could act and I could rap, right? I mean, not rapping, but I could act and do poetry. I can write films and direct and produce. And I could be an activist and I could do food justice. And I could do all of the things, right? Influence. This brother influenced me. So happy birthday, Tupac. I know people get online, like people don't wish their friend's birthday, but they wishing this person. Yes, this person influenced my life, right? This person This person inspired me. This person influenced my life. Eddie said, 17, like Brandy, you just want to be down. Huh? Yo, come on, man. It's real music, right? Real music. We're going to play some pop today. We're going to blast some pop, celebrate his birthday, right? Yeah. Also, tomorrow, barbecue. Eddie, if you're available. Sefu, if you're available. Willie, if you're available. Whoever's available. We're going to do a barbecue. Got a bunch of hot dogs, right? Vegan hot dogs, some vegan burgers. Got buns, got bread. I got another pan of mac and cheese, right? That I had made. So yeah, man, come through. We got some zucchini, right? You got a couple other things in that fridge, man. We're gonna make tomorrow. We got some snacks and all that, man. Get some beverages. You're gonna do the barbecue tomorrow, man. So I'll get rid of this food because Wednesday we're starting a 3-day. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm probably gonna do 4 days water fast. Come on in now. We're gonna do 3-day water fast going into the summer solstice. We're gonna post about it later on tonight. Whoever wants to join us can join us, right? Influence, right? Influence, power of influence, athletes and entertainers, but really anybody, right? The word of the day was influence. Everybody influences one way or another. And so we've been influenced, right, by people who practice health. We've been influenced by things that we've read. We've been influenced by real life examples. And so now we do things and we want to influence you positively. It's okay to stop eating. It's okay to drink just water for a couple of days. It's okay to detox. It's okay. It's okay. So that's what's happening, right? So like I said, tomorrow we're gonna cook this food. We're gonna barbecue at the crib, cook out. We got the grill, got the table, right? Sit in the front of the house, right? I gotta make sure it's not raining, because if it's raining, we'll be cooking in the crib, eating in the crib, which is all good still, right? Definitely just want to get together with a few more people before I get rid of this food, and then summer is gonna be. I'm gonna be eating a lot different this summer until Vegan Festival, August 30th. We gonna feast. We gonna grub, right? But yeah, man, wanted to talk about that, right? Be mindful of what entertainers or athletes are influencing you to do, how they're influencing you to think, right? Like there's a lot of people who like I don't pay attention to because I don't want to be influenced by them in any way, right? By how they dress, how they talk, how they think. I don't want to be influenced by them in any way, and so I don't listen to them. I don't watch them. But people like Pop, people like Michael Jackson, right? People like Mike Tyson, people like Muhammad Ali, right? Like people like that, right? Like a lot of people influence me. A lot of athletes, entertainers, right? Influence, right? Like Denzel Washington. I think when I was younger taking the acting class, he was where I first heard about method acting, right? And then I remember later on being in college and having to do some stuff in my theater class, right? I made a mask and I had to mimic. I had to like, it was crazy. I watched my grandfather. I think this is my first year in college, 2001. My grandfather was 79, almost 80 years old. And you don't know my grandfather. You guys don't know, but he was a drunk alcoholic, former World War II vet, right? So he was a little wild and crazy, and his mind was, woof. But I watched him and mimicked him, method, right? I watched how he walked. I watched how he talked. I watched how he ate his food. I watched how he held his cigarette. I watched how he folded his legs, right? I watched those things. And then I came to class and with my mask on, portraying an older man, right? And did it. So influence. We're all influence, man. Don't look at influence as a bad thing, right? Like we all are. People come before us and we learn by watching. Most importantly, we learn by observing. So what are you observing? Right? What are you observing, man? What are you observing? All right? And how are you being observed? When people are watching you, what do you think they're getting? What do you think they're thinking? What do you think they're feeling? What do you think is changing in their life or in their mind? Right? But yeah, Tupac, once again, his music definitely had a massive impact on my mindset and my life. I am grateful for that. Extremely grateful. Right? Willie Will said, take the message, leave the messenger. Facts. Fu said, dope. Monlo said, go off, babe, rapper, babe. Absolutely. Willie said, we are just being tested to see if we are. We are just being tested to see if we are who we say we are. We are just being tested to see if we are who we say we are. I agree. Everything is a test. Everything is, again, it's opportunity. Like, okay, I'm practicing this thing. I say I'm here. I say I'm this. I say I don't want no problems. When the problem arises, can I not feed into it? Right? That's the challenge. That's the only way to have the testimony is to take the test. And sometimes we fail, and that's okay. Sometimes we resort. Like I passed the test that I had this weekend, but I didn't pass with flying colors. I didn't pass with 100. I maybe passed with an 80 something. I did raise my voice, right? I did give a little bit of energy that wasn't necessary that I didn't want to give, right? Right, yeah. So I passed it like an 80, 75, not flying colors, but I passed. It didn't escalate. Nothing happened. Nobody got hurt, right? No, nothing. It was perfect. Feelings arise, emotions will get high, right? Things get expressed, but nobody's hurt, nobody's dead, nobody's in jail, nobody's banged up, nobody's bruised up. Grateful for that, right? So at the Love House mediation, let's make this happen. Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I wrote that down. Write that down. And guys, that's the show. Thank you so much once again. I am going to got some communication today, locking a few things. But 400 episode Tuesday, July 1st, in Brooklyn, New York. Right. I will have the address for you, the venue. We're gonna start the RSVPs on the show on my website, so you'll be able to RSVP. Again, it's an early thing. July 1st. It is got to be there by between 8:30 and 8:45, so you can get settled because we start recording at 9 o'clock, and I never want anybody walking in while we're recording. Right, so 8:30, Tuesday, July 1st. Expect to be in Brooklyn. If you can make the show, if you want to be a part of the show, you might not want to be a part of the show, and that's okay. It's all good. There's no love lost. All right, but if you could be a part of the show and you want to be a part of the show, I want you to be a part of the show. So mark your calendar. Let's get it. But yo, listen, guys. I love you. I'm your boy, your host, Sean Sugar Marson, episode 389 of SRDaily, kicking off week 79. We will be right back here tomorrow, same time, same place, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up. The power is in you, right? The power is in you. Power is in you. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. You are limitless. Peace. Peace and love.